Hey guys, how's it going, Electron Man? Well, we got a fun one today. I kind of bring you along on every little task I got, and I've been working a lot on the house and stuff. And anyway, all my power tools, my battery power tools, I like to use Craftsman. You know, I know DeWalt, all of them. We're not going to get into that debate, but anyway, I need a good rack to put them all on because they're just spread all over the place. And I saw this on Amazon. Thought I'd pick it up, and basically it's a rack that I can hang most of my tools on. It's even got a shelf for my circular saw, etc. And we're going to put it together and hang it and see how it turns out. It wasn't bad. I think it was under $30, and if it makes it to where I can organize my cordless tools better, it's a win for sure. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and just bring you along, kind of get you up to date on it. I ordered it. It came in, and here's what I got. Skip the box opening, but yeah, this is what it ended up being. It's a pile of metal with a big old pile of screws. And you want to see what instructions I got with it? This is it. This is the instructions. That's it. No instruction manual or nothing, but you know, it's kind of funny because when I was young and a kid, I guess I was probably about 8 or 9 years old when I got my first erector set. And, you know, kids today, they don't have that privilege. And I think that's kind of what started me in my whole electronic thing, was between my Lionel train set and my erector set got me into, you know, being able to figure out electricity as far as a train set and figuring out mechanically how to put stuff together by just a little ingenuity, a little time, and a little trial in there. And anyway, I didn't mean to get on a long story about that, but I'm just going to kind of bring you along on this. And since there is no directions, I'm going to give you the directions that I cipher out of the photo, which is the way I used to put erectors together too. All the different little items they have, it was basically just a drawing, and I'd go from there. So we're going to do the same thing with this. We're going to assemble this with the drawing they provided. And it should be pretty easy, and hopefully I can help y'all along with assembling it. So let me go ahead and get you mounted up here, and we'll get this started. A couple things I already noticed. One is it's got all the screws are exact same size. So it's not like I got to use different length screws for different parts of it, which is actually going to make it a little easier. And we just got the big old pile over here. I am going to cheat and use a electric drill, variable speed, to help speed this assembly together. So anyway, looking at the photos, I think the first thing we need to do is we need to figure out what the front section is, and it looks like the middle section. It looks like this guy right here would be our middle section, and then it looks like from the picture we're going to do flat side up, which would make sense. So you get the flat side of this piece here. We're going to start there. I think middle's probably going to be my best place to start. And then you have these pieces, which is your hangers, which are going to go here. And I'm assuming that it'll just, you want to uprise. You want the uprise on that towards up would make sense, so the tool doesn't slide off. Just use a little common sense on this, and then we'll see here. Hopefully this is that's a picture of that. I got it in wide, so that should do it. So now we're just gonna they did provide a Allen wrench, and this is their wrench for the nut, but yeah, we're gonna cheat and use the power tool. So let's just go ahead and start here. It's going to be kind of a balancing act, especially to start with. So we're just going to go. It's got 2 holes. Obviously, you want to go on the inside hole on that. Inside hole on that. Go ahead and get my first started underneath here. Just putting the nuts on. As you can see, just a standard nut. Actually, I can lay it on its back now. Get the other nut on there. I don't know if I should tighten it at the end or now. I'm going to go ahead and tighten it along because it's so much. We got a lot of nuts and bolts. It's going to be kind of a hassle to go back and try to tighten it. So which I am using this. I don't even know if I need to use that. It doesn't feel like it's going to spin, so I might not even need the Allen wrench. Okay, so now then, look for the other one of these, which is right here. Hopefully this will get easier as I whittle the parts down. Obviously, we're going to kind of replicate what we did on that side and do the same thing on this side. This is a lot of pieces here. And this bench I've got is not the biggest, so now then we just want to do the same thing again. Basically, a couple bolts in the holes. Figure we'll start from the bottom and work up. I don't know that it really matters. And then put a couple nuts on here. Work with me here. Kind of tight quarters on these bottom two here. Hopefully I'm not. Look at that. These two are, when they painted them, they stuck them together. We'll have to work on that here in a minute. I gotta pull the other nuts right now, so. Got plenty of other nuts. Anyway. Okay. It looks like I'm just gonna be able to just tighten these. No, as soon as I try that, then it spins. Go. So now we have the bottom section together, or at least that part of the bottom section. Oh, this is going to be bigger than I thought. So now we're going to go to the outsides. And it looks like the outside is going to be these pieces with the short side of it at the top. And then we're just going to scoot this over. And then it should just, according to this, let's see, will we go above it or below it? Doesn't really show a good picture. I would assume since this one's above it, we'll go above it. Meaning we'll put these like this. Could either go on top or bottom. And I don't know. And I guess I could do this to kind of cheat. We'll put that like that. We'll take one of these because these shelves are going to go in here. Let's see, does that make it level or does it make it high? That appears to make it level. Whereas if I went above it, yeah, it would be too high. So, okay, like I said, you just got to kind of figure it out as you go. Same thing, drop a couple bolts through here. On this. Come on. Another one here. Probably help if I had a bigger workbench for this. Here. And then do a little tighty. Which, by the way, the nuts are 10 millimeter if you're curious. Okay. And I think I'll go ahead and do the next shelf for right now, which, is there any difference in the shelves? Does not appear. It appears they're all the same. Now, do you want the, yeah, I would say you want the wire mesh on the lower side of this. So it gives you a little lip on your shelf. And then we're just going to take another bolt. Another nut here. Another bolt here. Another nut here. Bolt. Another bolt. Another nut. Kind of repetitious here, isn't it? And actually, I was making fun of the little wrench, but it's going to kind of come in handy here because I can't use the power tool in here. So we'll use their little wrench, and it does work. Okay, another shelf. This is going to be pretty sturdy, it looks like. And another shelf. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not, but it's raining outside. I think I'm just going to put all the bolts in each shelf and then go back and put the nuts on it. Be a little more efficient that way. Big square one, which I'm not sure what exactly that's for. But it came with it, so we'll go ahead and put it on there. Actually, I haven't made a mistake because I'm going to put the bolts on there yet. Same thing. Lots of rinse and repeat on this. Not very hard. Then obviously this will be the other side. Remember, the top part is the skinny section here, and all the rest of them go in here. I'm just running out of room on my bench here. Honestly, don't know how they can make this stuff for $30. Seems like it has $30 worth of metal in it. Tighten these two up. Now you have these two here, these two little here, which look like screwdriver holders. They're going to go on this shelf and this shelf, so we'll put them over here. Back to set the shelf in there. 4 bolts. Dang it, if I didn't drop one of them, sucker. Rinse and repeat. Just tighten these up. It's really rigid. Okay guys, there you go. Even got whatever this is for hanging on here. And I'm sure that's for screwdrivers. That would make total sense there. But I'm thinking I got room to put a charger on there on the shelf. Table saw, hang all that extra. Man, it's gonna shoot. I'm gonna have extra shelving there. Plus, obviously, all the tools you can hang at the bottom. I'd say it's close to what, about 36 inches, probably about 3 feet wide. It's very rigid. More rigid than I was expecting. Well, let me go get it mounted to the wall, and then we'll come back and I'll get it mounted to the wall and get some tools hung on it, and you'll see what the vision is here. I'll be back, guys. Okay, guys, there she is, all mounted to the wall. Why I did not get this sooner, I will have no idea. I mean, look at this. I've got all my drills, my impactors, my lights, my orbital, my nail gun, my router. Only thing I don't have is reciprocating. It's because I have an old reciprocating on the 19.2 volt. I need to get me a new one with the 20 volt system. I think that's the only piece I'm missing. But look at all the extra room I got on here. Even with all my equipment hooked up, I still got room. Got all my chargers up there. Why I didn't buy one of these sooner, I don't know. Talk about a good way to organize it and not have them laying all over the garage. Lots of room of expansion too. I mean, I've got a shelf and a half I hadn't even used yet. Pretty cool, right guys? Turned out nice. As you can see, all I did was just mount it. Super easy to put up. I mean, this would be great in anybody's garage. Anyway, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this. I know it's kind of an offbeat one, just something I was doing and thought I'd bring you along and show you how to put it together. And hey, if you haven't got a setup like this to hang all your cordless tools, I would definitely look into it. And I'll provide a link down below where I bought mine at, which was Amazon. And I mean, for under $30, a heck of a good investment. Anyway, guys, have a great day. This is Electron Man. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. Give me a thumbs up on the video and have a great day.